Welcome back. It's your boy Cheer the Phenomenal. Welcome back to another video, you guys. It's another beautiful day, another day that God made. I want y'all to go ahead and like and subscribe. Continue on sharing the videos. Most of you are not subscribing. I want y'all to at least take a chance and subscribe to the video. At least, subscribe to the channel to share it and spread it. Spread the videos so we can actually get the videos out there more and more and more. You know. But we're gonna get into today's topic and try to make the video short as possible. You know. But what we are trying to do and what we want to do in life, we need to eliminate these thoughts, these thinking, these negative ways of thinking. Um, it's holding us back. It's the only thing that's holding us back. We really in a spiritual warfare that is holding us back in a way from us trying to fight the battle on our own. You know, God is telling you this battle is not yours. Some of you seen the signs, some of you seen it, but you're just not paying attention to it. You're just not being obedient and just listening and taking it, for it to be a good thing in your life. Putting a good thing in your life to so you can follow it, so you can actually, make it out to be something in your life, so your life can turn around the way how you want it to be. But he's telling you the battle is not yours. So what you gotta do, you gotta pray more. Most of us, we all in the spiritual warfare battle. We all in the spiritual battle. You know, don't don't let your flesh make the decisions for you in your life, and for you to be stuck in the same place where you at, for you to be left behind when you know, everybody else is passing up on you. Don't be stuck in that place, because the more you stay stuck and stay where you at, it's gonna be harder and harder and tougher for you to be out and get out of it. It's gonna be harder for you to get out of it. So he's telling you to leave those fights, those battles, leave those battles up to him and stop trying to fight it on your own, because you're not getting nowhere in life. The only way you're gonna end up is you know you're gonna be more addictive to what you're doing, of hiding your past trauma, of hiding your your ways of into things that it's not going to bring the real you out. You don't want to be hiding into a blunt. You don't want to be hiding into those bottles, no drugs. You don't want to be hiding into no type of no type of an addiction. Excuse me, y'all. You don't want to be hiding into no addictions that's gonna lead y'all into a place that's going to drive y'all insane. A lot of people are suicidal, and a lot of people are turning against their families. A lot of people are going against their babies, aborting their babies, going through these these battles in life and not even being aware. They're not even aware. They're not waking, and they're not awake in their life. They're not aware of anything. So all of these things that you're going through is hard. It's gonna be hard for you to get out of it. Yeah, we all know that it's gonna be hard. But you also gotta put your work into it to leave it in God's hands. You gotta leave it in God's hands. That's the only way for you to come out of it, man. As you can see, everything that you've been doing in your life, 20, 30 years since you was on this earth, maybe 40 years, 50 years or so, everything that you was doing in life, as you can see that you haven't made it, nowhere. You haven't made it nowhere of trying to do the things on your own. As y'all can see, you haven't made it nowhere. Excuse me, y'all. Again, I had to open my window. Someone was, on the side of my car. But try not to have so much noise from the background into these videos. But you guys, you gotta actually, you gotta step into it. You gotta step into it more. You gotta face it. It can be tough and challenging, but the more you listen to um like Bible scriptures, like audio, driving, like when you're driving, you can listen to like audios of Bible scriptures, motivational speeches, um, you know, any and everything that is gonna help reprogram your mind. Anything that's gonna help to reprogram your mind, because your mind is the only thing is stopping you. You are stopping you. No one else is stopping you. No one else is stopping you. As you notice, when everything is going wrong and you're not taking the time to look at it, you're not taking the time to see what's going on and what's happening, you haven't took the time to see why it led to that place, and you're rushing to get out of it, you're rushing and you're brushing it off, the more you're going to be corrupted, mind corrupted. You're going to be more of mind corrupted, because you're not taking the time for yourself. You're not listening. You're not listening to the things that's going on around you. It's a way that we all hide and try to avoid those things. It's a way that we all do it. We done it. We done it numerous times. We done it over and over and over again. It's a way that we all come to a point in our life that we all do it over and over and over, and it's because we don't know how to face it. We don't know how to face our challenges. And at the end of the day, when you look at it, when you do face it, it's really nothing, and it's leading you to a positive thing in your life. The more you look at it in that way, and the more you think about it, you will be okay of going through those challenges and fears, because all it is doing is just bringing you out of your comfort zone to put you in a place that's going to lead you and direct you where you want to be. And all of that is just God just telling you and reshifting you. He's showing you you're not supposed to be over here. So you got to go through all of these these obstacles. You got to go through all these downs. You got to go through this hill fall just for you can be in a place that where he wants you to be and where you're supposed to. God is not here to reject us. These delays are not rejections. You got to think about it. These delays are not rejections. Think about where everything that you do wrong. And you keep making that same mistake or other mistakes over and over. And you're not trying to do nothing to get yourself out of that situation. Think about it. When you keep making the same mistakes and keep doing the same thing, where do you think you're going? You think you're going to be somewhere closer to where you want to be at? Or you're going to be stuck in that same space, in that same area where you at in your life until you grab the concept of knowing this is not working out no more, and I gotta do something to get myself out of here. And the more you start thinking like that, and the more you start putting in the work and the faith, the more you will see yourself out of that situation. The more you will start seeing that you done left that past, those past obstacles alone, those past mistakes alone. You done seen that. And now the work that you done put in, you done seen that you done grow. Now versus when you were now versus where you want to be at in life. Now that you're growing, now that you're continuing to grow, you no longer want to go back to that. You no longer want to go back to that. Everything that what I'm saying is hard, but it's simple. It's very simple once you start to look at it in a different way. Put it in your life perspective. Put it in a different in a different make a different twist to it. That way you can see things clearly. You will see a whole lot of things clearly. Trust me and believe that. I'm a witness. I'm a witness to it. But the more you start worrying about and concerned about things that ain't no good for you, but you ready to rush into it, and it's not gonna do you no good. So wherever you at in your life right now, do not rush to get out of it. Please don't. Where I'm at right now in my life, I'm not trying to even rush to get out of it because I'm afraid to miss anything what God got for me. And during the times while I'm living, the way I'm living right now, my situation, like I said, I'm living in my car, staying out of my car. But the situation that I'm in, I don't even want to miss a beat of trying to rush out of the situation where He got me in because I'm about to be going on 30. By the time I hit that 30 mark, like I don't wanna waste no more time in my life. These last 7 years, ever since I changed my life around since I was 22, these last 7 years, I was on the road of building and getting my life together. But I ran into a few bumps again, a few dips all over again. But it wasn't majorly. It wasn't major. Nothing real major. The life that I was living before I was 22. But don't rush out of your situations. Don't rush out of your isolation moment, your mode, your place. Do not rush out of it. Because when you rush out of it, the next time you might see some progress, you might see some things change a little, but it's not going to be the full effect of the blessing. It's not going to be the full effect of the blessing. It's not going to be the full effect of what you've been expecting. So I'm telling you, do not rush out of it. Stop worrying about other people and what you see, what they have. Stop worrying about things in life. Stop worrying about things in this world that doesn't concern you or doesn't that's not benefiting you. The more you get that rush, that dopamine rush of you seeing the way how people live, and you so fascinated by the cars, the money, and the jewelry, the women, and the men they be around, and clubbing, partying, going, traveling, things like that. The more you start to keep comparing yourself to other people and their lifestyle and the way how the way how they living and they doing great for themselves, the more you putting yourself back. You putting yourself back more because now you getting off track of feeling emotional and that feeling. Now you gotta rush and do something to make it to make it to make it known and make it look like you're ready for that life, but you really ain't because you so ready to get to it because you seen the way how other people living, and it's not your time. It's not your time. It's never gonna be your time because you keep rushing it. It's never gonna be your time if you keep rushing it. The more you take time, the more that blessing is cooking and just cooking and cooking and cooking. You feeling like you being left behind, but the more you be patient, the more you be faithful, obedient, and trust in the process, all of those years you gonna get way more. All of those years you gonna get back plus way more by the time you're ready for it. And he knows when you're ready. Trust and believe, he knows when you're ready. So that's up to you guys for you to stick to it, follow through it, and make it happen. Make it happen. Like you gotta make it happen on your own. You gotta leave everybody behind. Just who ain't trying to see nothing, who ain't trying to be nothing, who ain't trying to live that life, who want to stick around and work a 9 to 5 job for the rest of their life. Who want to stick around and live under the government, live that poverty lifestyle and just so complacent with it and so comfortable with it. If you want to continue on to live that life, then that's you. But if you want to elevate, it's certain rules and steps you gotta follow. Big rules. Like these rules, you can't, you can't deny it. You can't get across it any kind of way. It's not gonna happen. So that's what I had to tell you. Tell all of you, and so you can actually make sense in a way for you to pull you and your family out of it. Build generational wealth. Build it. You can build it. It's not hard. I'm doing it. I just haven't let everything known yet. I just haven't let everything known yet. Well, I'm in the situation now, so you got to be on it. You got to stay on it, and you got to continue on to pray, keeping faith. I try to make the video short, man, but You guys go ahead and share the video, get it across. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. You know, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone to do these videos. You know, I always haven't been a fan of thinking that I wasn't able to speak like how I wanted to, you know, but I'm actually coming out of my comfort zone more and more and more now, and relating these messages to you guys so you can take it in, man. Take it in. You know, life is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. You know what I mean? So may God bless y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love the support that y'all giving me. Continue on doing what y'all doing, and may God bless y'all.